What's up, guys? It's your girl Kendall here with 420 Intuition, and welcome back to my channel. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Well, this is going to be for a celebrity requested reading for the friendship between Lisa and Rose from Blackpink. Okay, so this is going to be kind of what's currently their energy is, their likely outcome, all of that, how they feel. Now, if you guys know any more tea than I do, feel free to comment below and let your girl know. And lastly, if there's any other celebrity or celebrity couple you'd like for me to go ahead and do a reading on, please feel free to comment below with their name and their full birthday so I can go ahead and add them to the list. Okay, so enough with the chit chat, let's get right into it. I definitely want to get the overall energy, the subconscious energy of both parties involved. Now, what's surrounding Rose in this connection with Lisa, we have the Leo energy, 5 of Wands, so that's not really good. A lot of conflict here. I don't know if they really have a lot of peace within themselves. I think they possibly butt heads a lot, or maybe who could be a control factor. I just feel like overall with the current energy surrounding her is a lot of conflict in this situation. Now, as far as Lisa, with the underlying energy that she may not know about, we have the Page of Cups reversed. So that's giving me energy that someone is removing or taking back their affection or their love or their confession of having some type of desire to be friends. Now, the Ace of Cups or the Cups energy is more of an emotional connection, so it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic. It could be friendship wise. So I think both of them are kind of reconsidering this friendship, whatever that may be. Maybe that in Lisa's mind, maybe Rose may be a little bit more immature, or maybe could be the reason that's standing in their way of something, success or something like that. But whatever the case may be, what they both don't know what's surrounding them is a lot of negativity in this situation, a lot of opposition, a lot of energy of not wanting to actually be friends, or a lot of energy of just a disconnection right now. Okay, so let's get right into overall energy. What they do know for Rose, we have the 8 of Coins reversed, so she doesn't want to work on this friendship. That's kind of surrounding her right now with her energy towards Lisa. Is kind of like, I don't want to be a partner with you. I don't want to work on things. I don't even think she wants to make money with this person anymore. So there's a lot of energy of just like, get the hell out of my face. I don't want to be bothered with you. I don't feel like we're on the same. Maybe their work ethic, she feels like possibly she might work harder. Maybe she feels like she doesn't get enough recognition. But whatever the case may be, this relationship, I don't think either one of them as of right now are feeling it. But let's get Lisa's energy towards her known energy towards Rose for right now. Same 8 of Wands reversed, no communication. I definitely feel like there's a lot of silent treatment going on for both parties. There's some underlying animosity here, I feel. I don't exactly know what it could be. It could be the energy of, like, this pitting people against each other. It could be, the label having to do with this type of energy, putting them against each other, or it could just be some personal experiences they have. But there is no love here. Like, there's no good vibes. There's no good energy. There's just a lot of silence, and I'm kind of stuck working with you. So this is what it is, So I don't really feel like they're talking or anything. So I want to know, how do they currently feel about each other? Let's dive a little deeper. So that's the energy they have, but how do they really currently feel about one another? Because the energy is unspoken. So we have Justice reversed and we have 4 of Wands. I think that honestly, Rose is giving me the vibe that she doesn't feel like their friendship has been equal. Maybe she feels taken advantage of by Lisa in their prior experiences. I think possibly she feels like Lisa could be the reason why their group is not together or not working or something like that. And she feels kind of slighted. She feels like possibly I think that she feels like Lisa is the reason why the group is imbalanced and there's no longer a group. That's truly what I feel. Yeah, let's go ahead and get Lisa. How does she currently feel? What's spoken? What's actually spoken? Whoa, okay, we have 5 of Swords. That's not good. Excuse me. 5 of Swords energy is manipulating energy. That's someone who definitely is just kind of out for themselves. She doesn't feel like she doesn't feel like Rose is trustworthy at all. Too many conflicts. Again, the vibe that I get so far for all this unspoken animosity that's around them, and now spoken animosity. I think they just have a lot of similar personalities, and they have very dominating personalities possibly, and they're conflicting. Like, they get along a little bit and then it goes right back to drama, just because they're kind of like oil and water. And I don't know if it's actually a thing that's to the point and very malicious, or if something that over time just they kind of just started realizing like we're just not good together. Like there's just there's not a real teamwork here or effort here. It's a lot of pointing fingers. There's a lot of sneakiness, a lot of a feeling of both people are like abusive type of relationships, like gossiping, stuff like that. I think they never liked each other. I'll be very honest. I just feel like these two people just probably never got along. All right, so what's standing in their way of having a good relationship, or what's standing in the way of this relationship? I want to see what Rose is standing in her way. 3 of Cups and 7 of Pentacles. I think it's 7 of Pentacles and 3 of Cups. Sorry. I think it's what's standing in her way is that she's not a person who's going to ever try to patch things up. Could be a pride thing. It could be maybe she feels like she's not the wrong person in the situation, so she's waiting for this person to try to reconcile with her. She's waiting probably for the right moment to reconcile, or the right moment to try to speak. So there's kind of some hope here, at least on Rose's side. I think there's probably some hope here, because it's giving me some vibes that she possibly is open for a reconciliation, or is open to try to bring back a friendship or of some sort. But honestly, she's just a person who doesn't, like, I'm not going to say anything first. I'm just going to wait. So I feel like they might even be reflecting or even mirroring each other in that aspect, by both of them not wanting to move forward. But we're going to check with Lisa and see exactly. They're not talking though. So if people out there are wondering, are they speaking? Hell no, they're not speaking. This is giving me vibes like I'll talk to my team. If you want to talk to me, talk to my assistant, and then my assistant can talk to your assistant, and then we can get things together. So what is standing in Lisa's way of this relationship or this friendship? We have the Devil reverse, the 4 of Cups reverse, and the 4 of Wands. I don't even think she wants this. I think what was standing in her way is this basically, she needed to detach from this. I think there's a lot of resentment here, possibly. There's a lot of controlling issues. Again, they're both dominating factors. So I think she kind of resents a lot of, maybe she feels like she got in her way as well. Harmony, conflict with others, lack of support. She doesn't feel supported by her either. I think that what's standing in the ways, both, she's not trying to come forward and communicate. She's trying to kind of remove herself from this chain of this relationship and clear her mind. So they're both not in the same. I don't think that what's standing in both of their way. I think they are mirroring each other by not coming forward. I think they are mirroring each other by not wanting to. No one wants to be the first person to say I'm sorry, and no one wants to be the first person to admit that possibly they were in the wrong. So they're both just waiting for the other person. But I don't think it's going to happen, because if neither of these parties are moving towards each other, I don't think they're going to be able to rebuild this, because at one point in time I definitely feel like Lisa was holding on to this situation, was possibly holding on to this friendship, hoping, being hopeful, and eventually over time she just kind of wanted to liberate herself. She was just aware that honestly I needed to stop trying to reconcile with this person, because it just doesn't work. So that's why she's waiting on her, because maybe she has tried, or maybe subtly tried, dropped some hints, and Lisa just felt unheard. All right, so let's move on. What is the desire? What is Rose's desire of this outcome? What's the overall desire of this relationship? King of Cups is, I definitely, again, feel it's weird. I feel like there's some reconciliation wanting to be had. That's why the King of Cups is here. I think that she wants to be able to have some type of balance, some type of harmony, maybe less chaotic around the workplace, less stress around the workplace. I think that Rose, a part of her, does see some of herself in Lisa and does kind of admire some things in Lisa. So she's more of the softer of the two. I think Rose, or Rose, she's possibly, hers is more situational. I think as far as certain situations that rubbed her the wrong way of Lisa, the butting heads, and I'm getting the feeling like Lisa is more of somebody was in her ear, or I just feel like somebody was more in Lisa's ear, because it seems to me that Rose is more open to this reconciliation, or open to try to have this, because she does, again, still have some feelings as for friends, because I feel at one point in time they probably were really, really, really close, and that eventually faded, and it faded over time. And this is the point, they're at their point right now in their life where maybe they're trying to see what's up and see why, and starting to explore some things and really think about it. This is interesting. All right, so I want to know, what does Lisa desire for this? We have the 3 of Swords reversed, we have the 6 of Wands reversed, and I have the 10 of Swords. Again, she's not fucking budging. Lisa is stubborn, y'all. I think she doesn't want to deal with the negativity. The reason why, what's her desire, is possibly to move away from this. Is just because she doesn't want to keep opening up these wounds with her. She doesn't want to keep butting heads. She doesn't want to keep bringing up this betrayal, because she feels really betrayed by them. I really feel like this is gossip. I truly feel like Lisa, even though she probably had more of her situations with or could have had conflict with Rose at one point in time, I think people were actually creating this path, creating the separation. Like maybe she told somebody, oh, I'm not really feeling so and so right now, or maybe somebody heard something and planted a little seed and ran with it, because hers doesn't really feel like, she just feels like, okay, I'm just frustrated. It's kind of like a situation where, yeah, like your homegirl sees something, someone says something to you, and besides going to the person and talking about it, you just rather say, you know what, I've been such a good friend to you. Why the fuck are you this way? I'm just going to remove myself to kind of like, you know, protect myself. That's really what she's doing. I think she's not talking to her out of protection. And honestly, she's possibly, again, they're probably blaming each other in regards to the failing of their business or their brand. So I think Lisa, she'd rather just walk away to focus on herself than to focus on this, because it's kind of pointless. All right, so I want to see the next steps. What are Rose's next steps? Rose's next steps, again, what the fuck? I don't understand why these people don't want to talk. She wants to talk. Rose wants to fix this, but she's on her hangman shit. She's still trying to figure some stuff out. I think she's trying to still figure Lisa out, trying to figure exactly how she can approach the situation. We're going to clarify some things on that, on this. Don't worry. I do have a couple cards I do want to clarify. But her thing is that she's still trying to wrap everything around exactly how they got to this point. I think if anybody, since I'm going to do the likely outcome next, I think if anybody does approach another person, it will be Rose. She's the one who's actually going to try to amend this, because she has more of the energy that sees that it's possible. Lisa's giving me more of the energy of just like, I just want to not be bothered with this. Like, I don't even care. Like, I think she's possibly been through a lot where in her life where she's to the point where she's like, I don't care. Like, if you don't like me, don't like me. If you don't want to be my friend, then don't be my friend. Like, she's giving me more of a solid, matter of fact, this is what it is, to preserve her own happiness and her own world around her. But let's see what Lisa's next steps. We have the Moon, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Hermit. So Lisa's next steps, I think she's possibly, there's some fears here. I think she does have, I don't think she's going to move forward. Same thing, I think the Virgo energy of the Hermit is taking over for her. Just how Hangman, how Rose is trying to learn lessons from this. What lessons can I learn from this? So how to be a better friend, how to possibly talk to people, how to reconcile with people. There's a lot of lessons she's trying to learn. I think there's some lessons that Lisa's trying to learn too. I don't feel like she's going to approach her. I definitely don't feel like she's going to be the person. Olive Branch, again, I think she's waiting on her. She's not going to budge. I think her next steps is if they do talk, she will reveal some things. I think she will reveal some anxiety. She possibly will reveal some secrets, some fear, some anger. I think if she does speak with them, they will. If they do speak, her next actions is to respond and then to retreat. It's not to basically respond to say, hey, let's fix this. Hey, let's be friends again. I think that Lisa kind of sees this as, I don't want to give this another try. I think we have too much conflict. I think there's been too much damage. If she does come to me, we can have an honest and open conversation, but this is not an extension of an olive branch by any means. We're not going to be friends again. We're not going to be running in the same circles right now. I just feel like this friendship is a bad investment. Yeah. So she's soul searching. She's trying to figure things out exactly how to express that. So they, again, a lot of mirroring each other. No, you speak. No, you speak. No, you speak. No, you speak. No, you say this, or how do I figure this out? How do I go about it? But I'm going to say this, the most energy I feel before we get to the likely outcome between them, the most energy I feel right now is they're trying to do this in the most respectful way. So that's how you know it's not too far gone. I don't think there's any malicious activity here. I don't think there's a lot of anger here. There's a lot of confusion, possibly some resentment from past situations, but currently there's not any malice where there's no like, it's not like a big F you or any type of like, I want to hurt this person or I want to take this person down. There's nothing like that here. It's just friends who used to be friends, but they still have respect for each other. So because they're no longer speaking or no longer friends, they're not going to go publicly or talk trash about each other. or to other people. They're just going to let this friendship fizzle out with their secrets intact. I respect that from them. So let's go ahead and see the likely outcome. We have Two of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Cups. So for Rose, her likely outcome is I think she chose to kind of, again, remove herself from the situation. I think she definitely is going to not move forward. Even though she was contemplating for the next steps, I don't think she's ever going to reach out. So likely outcome to me for Rose is going to stay retreated from this connection. I don't think she's going to offer anything. It's just like that Pentacles reverse, man. She takes it as a missed opportunity or missed friendship, or maybe a friendship that she's tired of trying to fix, or tired of this roller coaster relationship they have. That's, again, the current energy right now. So she just feels that possibly she gave too much for this relationship or this friendship and doesn't want to do it anymore, and just feels like she just tries and tries and tries to no avail. Damn. So I think the likely outcome for Rose is not to do anything at all, to decide to remove herself, to be selfish with her energy, and to heal on her own, and maybe realize, I think that this friendship taught her a lot about her friendships. So for her, she's mainly waking up that maybe she just, I don't know, doesn't have a lot of good solid friendships. Maybe some of her negative traits are starting to, when she was kind of contemplating in this hangman energy, the lessons she was learning about herself were how she treats her friends, and maybe she isn't the best like she thinks she is. So this situation really taught her some lessons on what she's going to take to her future. So let's get for Lisa. What is Lisa's likely outcome for the situation? They have the Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Tower reversed, Page of Wands reversed, the Judgment upright, Two of Wands, and the Strength card. So for her, I think, again, she's mainly going, I don't think she's going to try to reconcile. I think that she actually is going to just go be obsessed about work, put more into work, worry about her personal transformation, worry about her future. Honestly, she's trying to avoid this situation because in her mind, if they talk, it's just going to be a nightmare. I think she might be cordial in the sense of being cordial, but for the most part, I don't think that she's ready for this. I think she's just going to say, I forgive and forget and let me move on, and I'm just going to go back to working. Her thing is, if we have to work with each other, we'll work with each other. But besides that, I don't want to have a personal relationship. So again, I feel like the energy more on Lisa's side is, fuck no, I'm closed off to this. I don't want this. This is too much. I don't want to talk about it. I just want us to be able to move on. We both got to eat. We both got to make money. As far as a friendship, I don't want it. I'm not going to extend myself. Same with Rose. Rose, to me, for her, she's more open. I think she understands that a lot of things possibly were said behind her back that she didn't say, or a lot of things were done behind her back in regards to her, and she understands that something doesn't feel right, but she also doesn't want to just try to be the main one that's fixing it all the time. I do want to clarify one thing. Why is the King of Cups here for 211.97? Why is the King of Cups here for 211.97 for what they desire out of this Two of Cups? I told you her desire is to actually have a reconciliation. We have Justice card and the Knight of Swords, the reconciliation that's honest, truthful, and very transparent. So in order for them to have a conversation, that's really what she desires. She desires them to have a transparent conversation, because I bet if they had no outside influences, Rose knows that they'll be able to squash all of this, but she's not willing to put that out there. Lastly, I want to know what the Nine of Coins and the Tower is for the likely outcome. What's the Nine of Coins and Tower moment for 327.97? Emperor. Yeah, she's too focused on her bag, so she's not really focused on reconciling. She just says, let's just do this. She has the emperor mindset of, honestly, let's just get to work. Like, let's just deal with work. Nothing else, nothing more, no friendship, no connection. And that's the lesson she has. She goes, just because I don't like you doesn't mean I don't have to work with you. And she still sees this as a misconnection, a missed opportunity, or a false offer of friendship. She does not trust. I could tell you that. Lisa is hardcore, buddy. She's a person who will cut a bitch off so quick. All right, so let's get some last minute angel oracle advice for this relationship between 327.97 and 211.97. All right, we have peaceful resolution, which is possibly them just walking away. I think that's the main thing. Improving health and compromise. They're just going to walk away. I think the compromise and the peaceful resolution and improving health is all about them trying to focus on their overall well-being and focus on the task at hand. Leaving drama behind is their way. I think by moving on and not discussing things right now would be the best way, and that's how they're going to compromise. Because I feel like in the past they possibly would just approach it head on, and maybe things got a little worse. So now they're saying, okay, we can't do it that way. Let's just leave this alone. Don't beat a dead horse, and we'll just go from here. Okay? All right, so if that makes sense to you guys, if there's anything that you guys know and you're still here with me, please comment below and let me know. And lastly, smash the like button on the way out. And I'm sending you guys nothing but good highs and good vibes your way. Later.